Alright, in the last couple of snapshots, you were supposed to have been fixed. Cartographer, what do you have to trade with me? Yes, finally it's been fixed. You can get your Ocean Explorer map and your Woodland Explorer map. And also, what are those hideous noises? You got to watch out. There's a few drowns down there. They might come looking for you at night time. And yes, smart idea. Run away. Run away as fast as you can. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Minecraft update video. It is pre-release 7 of 1.13 and we are on Minecraft.net. Unfortunately, this bit of text at the top here hasn't been updated since pre-release 6, so we have no new information on when this update is finally coming out. If we go down to the changelog right here, it says fixed outstanding issue with the new improved fonts. That's cool. Maps changed slightly. Read more about it by clicking here. I actually covered the article it links to on my second channel, so if you want to check that out you can, but I'll also just be covering this again in this video. We also have made all waterlogged blocks display the drip animation. That's the first thing that we're going to go and check out, but I quickly want to mention what you saw at the beginning of the video was related to this bug right here. Cartographer doesn't unlock Woodland Mansion map trades. That was supposed to have been fixed for several snapshots in a row, it feels like. And finally it's actually fixed, which is pretty cool. Also, a very old bug right here from 2013. Sometimes a minecart sound plays, shows the subtitle when loading in a world. I know this bug. Some of you will know out there. You load up a world, you hear the minecart sound. Why is that? Well, it's an oldie and it's finally been fixed. So here is the change. Waterlog blocks will now have the dripping water animation from below. What you will notice is that these now have a watery texture on the bottom. That's because they are waterlogged and the other ones are actually not. So if I shift right click on them, they will look like that. And I'm not sure if that's the best look for these blocks really, as the water is on the other side, but it drips as well. It's the same deal over here with the purple and the slab on that side. Those ones are just not waterlogged. With the stairs though, if we were to remove this block entirely and then put it that way around, if I waterlog it from this side, then the water is going to flow out because there is water on that side, so you wouldn't even see the dripping animation. I'm not sure I particularly like that change. I think that what they should do is get rid of the watery texture here, and then it would make a lot more sense. In the game's advancement screen, there has been some changes to the color of text. In fact, two changes. You can see this bright green text right here. That is for when the advancement is the square shape. If we look for this one right here, you can see that it is dark purple. And that's literally it. They just changed the colors of them, which is alright. It feels like each of these pre-releases has a little bit of a focus or a theme about them. This one is definitely waterlogged blocks and maps, and I've got some bug fixes here related to the waterlogged blocks. We've got 4 of them right here. They're all stair blocks. If I place a stair on the side, the water flows out. The bug is that when I remove this block and the shape of that one changes, it would have continued to have flown out the side, which it now doesn't do. Another bug fix is this one. This is actually going to behave as normal now, so you would expect the water to flow down to the lowest point, which is right here. That's what it's doing, and previously it would have treated this block down here, which is a waterlogged block, like it was a normal block, and the water would have flown all the way over, which it no longer does. We then have another bug fix over here. If I press F3, you can look at the light level. Each time we go down a block, the light level goes down by 1. That is completely normal. What's not normal is that if you place like a glass pane, so you've got a waterlogged block, it would stop the light level from coming down even though there was water there. So as I go down and place these, you can see it's been fixed as the light level continues to lower. This guy, I think he's trying to hug me. I don't know what's up with you, buddy. But anyway, if we go into statistics, there's an important fix right here. And considering how far into this update we are, I'm glad someone noticed it. The distance swum right here was tracking the old way of swimming. That's where you would literally bob along in the water like this. Now it's going to track the new way of swimming. So if we jump down into the water and press Control, this is now what it's going to track when you're swimming like this. Earlier in this video, I mentioned that I'd already covered this post on my second channel, but we're covering it again anyway. Kojo here has posted some information about maps in 1.13. They've been focusing on making them more consistent, and Kojo goes into some detail here. There'll be a link to this post if you want to read it in the description box down below. Kojo has shared some images with us. This is a spreadsheet that tells us the list of blocks, what their status was in 1.12 and what they are now in 1.13, and also over here noted which ones have changed. They are all blue with exception to shulker boxes, which was red. That means it doesn't display at all. So the blue ones means that they are shown if there is a solid block below. So if we hop over to these images, it will make more sense. So in 1.12 there are solid blocks below the red glass, and what appears on the map is the red glass. So now in 1.13 you're going to see the highest block each time. So the map shows you red, blue, purple, green. So there it is zoomed in, 4 slices of red, and over here red, blue, purple and green, just like it is right here. The second set of images show us some other blocks that wouldn't appear in 1.12, like shulker boxes, cauldrons, slime blocks. Notice that all of these are actually floating above the air, and then in the picture down below you can see that the color is represented. One thing to point out is that the glass panes don't actually show. In that spreadsheet it said that they wouldn't, and if you just look right here in that little corner where they would have been, they don't display on the map. But the idea is that they've updated how the map stuff works, and now they don't have to have a block directly below them, and they will appear on the map. And that brings us to the end of this update video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, then consider subscribing and keeping up to date with the Update Aquatic. I'll continue to cover these pre-releases, and I should mention there were more bug fixes and stuff, but I thought I would cover the stuff I really thought was worth discussing and showing. And that's it from me this video. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like. As always, thank you for the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.